Is your management team constantly dealing with escalated resident disputes that should have been resolved at a lower level? Noise complaints, parking disputes, and maintenance issues consume board meetings and steal time from far more important matters. There's a better approach to handling these inevitable conflicts. One of the biggest mistakes community leaders make is stepping into roles that aren't theirs. Think about what happens when residents learn to call the property manager for issues that should involve police. What exactly is a maintenance tech supposed to do when confronted with an intoxicated resident at 2 a.m.? Or what about when a manager is asked to mediate between fighting neighbors? This puts staff in harm's way and creates liability where none should exist. Police departments have the training, authority, and legal backing to handle these situations. Management teams don't. If someone gets hurt because of an attempt to handle something beyond staff expertise, or if the situation escalates, a dangerous cycle has been created. Communities are on solid ground when directing residents to contact the proper authorities. Govern the community through clear rules, but never position the team as substitute law enforcement. This isn't just about convenience, it's about safety. Communities need a documented process for handling complaints that everyone understands. Start by requiring written requests. This gives documentation, reduces emotional reactions, and clarifies exactly what the resident wants. Verbal complaints quickly turn into confusing he said, she said situations. Now here's something that might feel counterintuitive at first. When a resident emails everyone from the maintenance supervisor to the company president, that message should be returned without action to the resident. Yes, it might initially seem unfriendly, but consider what happens otherwise. The moment someone responds to these mass communications, a precedent is set that never ends. Email chains become cluttered, nobody knows who should respond, and residents learn to tell on the community manager whenever they don't get immediate satisfaction. Finally, establish a clear endpoint. The community needs its equivalent of a Supreme Court, a final decision maker after which no further escalation is permitted. When issues properly reach the designated final authority, the board, for instance, in a condominium association, that person or group needs to deliver complete, undebatable closure. The resident needs to understand in no uncertain terms that they've reached the end of the line. Whatever decision is made is final. There's no arguing, debating, or sending more emails about it. It's finished. The final decision maker needs to either support the community manager's decision or clearly overrule it. No middle ground or ambiguity. A simple, we understand your concern, but our decision on this matter is final, communicates the necessary clarity. Each community type has its own equivalent of the Supreme Court. As I said earlier, in condominium associations and HOAs, this is typically the board of directors. In manufactured housing parks and apartment complexes, it may be an escalated point of contact within the ownership group or management organization overseeing the property. Once this authority makes a ruling, the case must be closed. This isn't about being harsh. It's about providing effective governance. Without this finality, issues will drain resources and undermine the entire management structure. By implementing these practical conflict resolution strategies, community disputes can be transformed from never-ending emotional battles into structured processes with clear endpoints. The result? Less stress for management teams and better governance for the entire community. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.